to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
So Ray J hasn't been happy with the way things have played out to the public because, let me see, a couple months ago when we announced the new Hulu show, The Kardashians, there's a scene where they show Kanye retrieving the sex tape, right? Mm-hmm. And I believe that Kim says in one of the scenes, like, no, there's only one, unless he put something in my behind it while I was sleeping and I didn't know about it. But she said it really like nonchalantly. And Ray J felt like that was a horrible way to portray him. He's like, I would never do that. And he went on a rant about it. Now, recently, Kris Jenner took a lie detector test on the Late Late Show. I think that's James Corden. And according to the polygraph test, she was honest when she says she didn't orchestrate the deal. So speaking of the sex tape, and Kim has denied that she had anything to do with the release before, blah, blah, blah. Well, Ray J went and pulled out the receipts. He basically showed the world on IG the contract that he signed with Vivid Entertainment, where the sex tapes were chronicled in writing, and Kim's, notes are on there, her, I guess, fingerprints, her signature. So he's pretty much, exposing everything, saying that Kris Jenner even made them reshoot, another tape for safety, and she picked which one looked, the best. Like, here's a clip of him going in.
Kim Kardashian got her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at my signature and you look at her signature on my deliverables, that say sex tape number 1, sex tape number 2, and guess what? The third sex tape or the second they've been trying to play me on, they call Santa Barbara Sex. Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the mother and said, hey, we're going to go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you watched it and made a decision. And then you get on whatever show you was on and take a lie detector test with a fraud.
So, yeah.
I just want to say, man, like all of this stuff coming out now, I think we've talked about this before. Didn't we talk about Kris Jenner being in on the sex tape and Kim being in on the sex tape? And
it's always been a rumor. It's been a rumor.
Why is this happening now? Because they're lying on Ray J? Like, I don't understand. Like, here's the deal. The history of the Kardashians and the way they came into fame is, I think everybody's always looked sideways at it, but because they got popular and people have been entertained by them, and y'all went and, by y'all, I mean Ray J or Kanye or the basketball players and celebrities y'all dated, had relationships with the women and kids, and the Black China. I mean, there's been so many different storylines that everybody's participated in and got money on. Why are people mad about it now? I guess.
Yeah, like when I was watching the clip, I was like, oh, who cares? I don't know. I'm over it. Like, I feel like we been knew this, and I don't know if anybody really cares anymore.
But when everybody was teed up to hate the Kardashians, y'all in Hollywood was playing along. Now Kim has become a lawyer and helping people get out of jail and doing all type, trying to be positive, and now y'all want us to hate them now?
Well, but who's y'all? This feels like a Ray J thing.
Well, Kanye. Wasn't Kanye just spazzing on Kris Jenner and them the other day, too?
Oh, Kanye, too. Yes, Kanye and Ray J. Yeah. I think you meant like the Hollywood machine.
He did go through a bunch of text messages between him and Kanye. But at the end of the day, like, the way I feel, who cares? I don't care about this anymore.
You cannot ignore the fact that Ray J has brought this up endlessly over the years. Right. And he did a song, I Hit It First, bro. Like,
that was fire, too. Yo, bring that up, yo. That was a fire, too.
He's done it a lot. So, I mean, listen, I don't. The whole idea of my kids are going to find out about this, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, your kids are going to find out about all of it because it's easily Googleable.
It's literally the thing.
Googleable.
Right. It's what he's most famous for. I'm sorry.
Well, and clearly everybody got paid on it, right? Didn't Ray J get paid if he's got a contract?
Yes.
So no wonder he keeps bringing it up all the time because he keeps getting checks from it.
Right. And I guess because he figures he's painted as the bad guy in this whole scenario.
But by who?
That too.
Well, I mean, he's
I guess
the one
the lie detector test and all of these people saying if he slipped something in somebody's behind while they were sleeping, that's raggedy. They ain't
right. And he released it. So the end of the story basically states that Ray J put out the sex tape. And he's like, it wasn't me alone. Everybody was in on it. I'm not the villain here. So maybe
It just
every
looks.
time they
It's
bring it up,
just
he gonna
giving.
bring it up.
It's giving Irv on Drink Champs vibes, bro. just move on, man.
I see what you're saying, Shawnee, but yeah, but overall, I think all of us are just over it. Like, who cares? It happened such a long time ago. It's like this story has been like, I don't know, over and over and over again. I think we're all done, but
Right.
whatever. But that's why Ray J was trending over the weekend.